So if y'all didn't know, Kaylin Clark, she dropped her shoe this week, right? And I'm gonna tell y'all, so her shoe sold out in 10 minutes, right?
Minutes.
Now, the reason why her shoe sold out in 10 minutes, not because her fan brought all the shoes. People with bots brought these shoes. Regular people don't move that fast. Bots brought these shoes because they know if we go ahead and buy them, people are gonna buy them. School about to start. All these little girls gonna want these shoes, so we gonna better sell these shoes. If we get them for 100 and something, now we gonna better sell them for 200, 300. So that's the plan, right? Because she got a crazy fan base. But what my man was talking about was how they making it seem like these Nike's losing a lot of money. They say Nike stock is down like 60% right now.
Because of
And
the tariffs.
they say her impact is like $1 billion impact. But really her impact is the same thing with Prime them with the Prime effect. It's like 800 something $1 million. And I remember I compared Caitlin Clark to Coach Prime a while ago, and some people kind of gave me some pushback, but she got that same kind of effect that Prime had when he was at Jackson, when he came in Colorado. He moved the needle, right? His games are getting watched, people coming, he moved the needle. Same thing. They always made the same kind of impact. But the thing that's kind of weird about
Got him. Caught him in the. He was about to hate. Caught him.
Sub Zero, man. We'll start calling you Sub Zero. That boy always freeze it up.
I'm back,
Caught him.
yeah. So all right, so right down this graph right here, he was showing how none of these other girls are keeping up with her when it comes to sales. Like nobody else but one other person. Is one other person that's moving the needle like her. Who y'all think that other person is?
In
With the
general, you talking
shoes.
about with
Yeah,
Nike?
like, we're like getting like see this is Caitlin Clark right here, the blue line right here,
Yeah.
Yeah.
and that green is another girl. Who y'all? I mean that yellow. My bad, the yellow.
Well,
Who
it's only
y'all think
one
that
other girl with
yellow?
a shoe. Really, that's
That's
Asia
that's
Wilson.
that's probably a Nescu.
I say Juju.
All right, so here go Caitlin Clark shoe right here, and this is
That
Kobe,
ain't her
Kobe
shoe,
Kobe.
five.
man. That's
That's the
PE,
Kobe,
man.
man. They play. They
They
just
they
man.
they played in all our face, man. They use the cheat code. That's the
Yeah,
best. That's the best silhouette for a Kobe, man.
Yeah.
yeah. So they did do Chico. They did a collab. They did a
Yeah,
collab. So he go. I think this is Asia right here.
Yeah.
yeah. My wife be cried
Asians aren't
about them.
bad
Don't even
though.
wear them. She
Now,
just wanted them.
now y'all see this right here on the little logo right here, right?
Hmm.
On the
Yeah.
tongue. And her commercial, they got the little logo like in her eye right here. It kind of like flickers and is in her eye. All right.
Mhm.
But the other person that's sticking with her, and it's funny, I Googled it, right? I Googled Angel Reese shoes. When I Google Angel Reese shoes, Asia Wilson shoes popped up first. Nike got it to where if you Google Angel Reese, Asia Wilson shoes pop up first.
That's crazy.
That's a
But
dirty
if you
game,
scroll,
man.
yeah, if you scroll over, Angel Reese shoes pop up. So these are her two shoes. They pop up. And you see the price point on hers, they're a little lower. 76, 76. You know what I'm saying? So the price point is better. But I don't know how this gonna play out. I don't know how this gonna. But good thing is Angel Reese she holding her ground. But what the guy was talking about was Asia Wilson. She was, and I'm glad I know Asia now. At first I didn't know her, but she was talking about how she didn't have no deal, all this kind of stuff, and she was mad. She was complaining. But when Nike dropped the commercial, it was like they had been working on her shoe for the last 2 years. So the dude was like, "Man, you had a deal the whole time, and you was making it seem like you didn't have a deal when you did have a deal. Like, why are you doing all this
But
complaining and whining?"
she did, but the deal wasn't the same as Caitlin Clark deal. Like Asia Wilson had a deal, but it didn't even break a meal. The first deal she got with Nike. Now the
Yeah, but
second deal she got with Nike, I think it's on par with Caitlin Clark. Caitlin Clark came into the league, and I think her deal like 5 years, 28 mil.
But look at Caitlin Clark and she. But this is the thing about it. Like this is the thing. Everybody want the same. That ain't how the
Right,
world work. You don't get the
right.
same. Like
That's
you got
true.
to do numbers.
Because
That's
look at all
true.
the people that Caitlin Clark brought
You-
to the game.
That's true.
Nobody wasn't
Yeah,
going to the games to see them, and they was winning titles, and they couldn't get no fans in there to support them.
yeah. So that's the thing right there. And
But
like
let me
I ain't
ask you
gonna
this
hold you.
question: do you think if she would have been more like out there, like on the internet, so because nobody knew who she was, you see what I'm saying? Like promoting
So
herself.
Adrian
Yeah,
Wilson,
yeah,
you see, and that's one thing I want to say right there. It's like what I know from Asia is like since I've been watching the WNBA and just learning more, she's like the most valuable person in the league, right? She
right.
winning championships. She won the ones. But her off the field, her what I know from her is she always trying to compete with dudes. She always trying to say she can beat a dude 1-on-1, all that kind of stuff. When Ice Cube asked Caitlyn to come to the big three, she was like, nah, I ain't going no big three. Even though she got more money, all that kind of stuff. She was like, no, I'm gonna go play with my girls. I'm staying with my girl. Like Caitlyn don't have no issue with saying, I'm a girl basketball player. I'm playing with girls. I want to play with my girls and win with my girls. It's like Asia, like she want to compete with the dudes, and it's just kind of like I can't even just enjoy your vibe because I'm listening to what's coming out of your mouth. It's just like, man, if you play in these dudes 1-on-1, they're gonna give you the business. So I can't. It's hard for me to even just enjoy your game because I keep hearing the backlash stuff you putting out. Like you can beat KD or something. Like, man, come on, man, cut that out.
But you know she dating Bam Adebayo for the Miami Heat, right?
I
So
know,
they work out together. So that's probably where she's getting that from, because she's working out with him, and they pretty much play the same position. You know what I mean? She might be giving him the business. Because if you
man, and
notice,
he
no, wait. Ever since he started dating her, this dude hitting jump shots now. So she don't taught him how to shoot.
Promo might be on to something,
man,
man.
man, just let
Bro,
her
he
win,
couldn't
dog.
shoot.
Man, y'all care
Hey,
that.
no, dude, he couldn't shoot. Bam could not shoot the ball, bro. Look at he shoot
Dog,
threes now and jumpers.
dog, I bet you if we go pull up his college highlights, I bet he's shooting ball.
I bet you ain't.
Now they don't show so many NBA players when they show how many points they scored in high school, they broke almost a state record. Then they get to the league, and sometimes they'll turn like Pat Bell. People think Pat Bell can't score. He can score. People thought Dennis Rodman couldn't score. Dennis Rodman couldn't shoot threes. They wouldn't let him.
That's true though. Pat
Yeah,
Bev was scoring like 30 in
yeah,
high school, something like that in Chicago. That's crazy.
yeah. No, that's true. But Bam shot the ball. He just wasn't hitting nothing. Go look at his rookie highlights. He
Man,
can't hit nothing, bro.
I,
He
I
was he
mean,
was just good for
I,
blocking shots and
but
dunking. But now he got an all around game. I mean they complement each other, man.
all right. When I think about Caitlin Clark off the court, I don't know nothing. I know she got a little boyfriend. Only thing I know is what she do on the court and then her deals and stuff, Nike deals. When I think about Angel Reese and I think about old girl, I hear a bunch of static like stuff that's going against making people want to buy your shoes.
Right.
They got to do that because that's the only way they're gonna make some money. They
Nah, I
Well,
have
don't
to.
think they.
no,
Caitlyn don't have to do none of that
no,
because they come with a check knocking at her door for
Yeah,
30 million.
I don't
These
think
other girls, they not getting that kind of money, so
He
they
ain't
have to
coming
be
in
on
like that.
social
no,
media.
I
no,
Like I
no.
disagree.
said,
If bro,
Angel Reese came in with a lot of money.
to
Not
me,
You
yeah,
Caitlin
can't say
Clark
that about
money.
Angel. It was close enough. It was
but
close to Caitlin Clark kind of
Heck
money.
no. Caitlyn
but
signed a
it's
$30 million deal with Nike.
yeah,
I
it was. Yeah,
Yeah,
I
but
she came
she
in
signed
getting
with
paid.
Reebok.
I
I'm
got
talking
you.
Not
about
for
But
no.
before
look
the
at this right
Nike
here.
deal. Before the Nike deal.
But look at this right here. You see how we see Shador doing these videos with these little kids?
Yeah.
How many videos you see Angel Reese doing with little kids? How many videos you see Adrian Wilson doing with little kids?
How many videos you see Caitlin Clark do with little kids?
She got
None.
videos with little
And
kids.
and, and
I
It's a
seen
Nah, man,
zero for
come
all of
on,
them.
man.
So
I
it's
got
either
I
all
got
of
you,
them got to be
but
doing it or none of them got to be doing it.
no,
no,
I
Saw a
but
seen
video with Angel Reese and a little girl the other
I
day.
seen I seen Caitlin.
Or you see Kayla,
well,
but you ain't see the A's Reese
I'm
one.
well. This is what I'm gonna say right here. This is what I'm gonna say. Caitlyn got a sympathy vote from people when that president wife was like, you can come to the White House after they lost. Right then, she got everybody like, oh, we gotta protect Kate. Like, so a lot of people just kind of got behind her, was like, we're gonna protect her because they doing her so wrong. So she got the people, she got her fans to support her.
But she got the fan support, that's for sure. Good, bad,
Yeah.
bad or indifferent. She got her fan support. So to me, Nike just looked at it like, all right, that's easy. We ain't even got to put a lot of marketing behind this because she gonna sell herself.
Right.
Yeah.
Like
Exactly.
it's gonna sell itself. It's crack. You put out the street,
Hmm.
it's gonna sell itself. That's all it
Right.
is, dog.
Right.
Agent
But
And
Reese
but
going to hang out with the kids ain't finna up nothing. If
yeah,
Shador
hell
wasn't
no,
going out to
dog.
go to hang out with the kid, he would still be top dog. That's not doing
Yeah,
nothing for their brand as regards
and
to
you
making
know
yeah,
what?
money.
No,
It
they
it
is
gonna
doing
will.
lose,
something for
It
their
bro.
brand.
will. It
It
will,
is
bro.
doing something for their brand.
Think about back in the day when them NBA guys was getting them shoe deals, all them commercials. The kids gonna buy the shoes.
Yeah,
There
but
we
the
So
go,
kids
bro.
already liked them. So if they liked them,
Yeah.
they liked them. It
yeah, but it was
wasn't them
yeah, but
hanging out
see,
with them didn't change
no,
nothing. How
no,
many
bro,
people? How many kids Michael Jordan done hung out with?
bro. When
No, but
Every kid in the world still wanted his shoe because they already liked
dude,
him.
no, you don't remember the commercial?
but they
Like,
I want to be
marketed
like
him.
Mike. I
Yeah,
want
they
to be like
marketed
Mike.
him.
The Gatorade commercial.
yeah, that was on like his fourth
Okay,
shoe. That was
okay.
on like
No,
his
every
fourth
Yeah,
shoe.
shoe.
No,
Yeah,
he
No,
but
had
it's
that
not
multiple
every
commercials.
shoe, bruh.
Mike had multiple
but
commercials. Spike
the
Lee.
market
The
marketing different now.
Yeah.
When the last time you seen a Kyrie Irving
No, I'm
commercial
agreeing with you.
for
No,
anything? His shoes still sell.
no, I'm agreeing with you. I'm just saying with the WNBA, I think that's where they're missing the boat. See, the NBA is popular. Everybody know about Kyrie. You know what I mean? Everybody know about those guys. Like we don't know about all these girls in the WNBA, so why aren't they doing more like YouTube,
No, I see
Instagram,
what you're saying. Yeah,
like
hold on, you
Asia
just
Wilson.
promotion
Tiger just
with them? You
said
see
they
what I'm
need to
saying?
stay off the internet. Now you saying they need to be
No,
on it? Which
no,
one is
no,
it?
no,
no.
no,
I'm talking about
no. You got to
advertisement,
stop the internet
promotion
with
with the shoe.
ratchet stuff
Yeah, the
or with
ratchet stuff. What he
ratchet
talking about?
talking negative. Stay off with that. Like stay
What's
on with the
ratchet
positive
that
stuff.
they do? What's ratchet that they
Dog,
do?
you want to go down the road? Cause I'm
Yeah,
gonna try it.
yeah. I want to hear it. I want to
All
hear
right. So
what's
so
ratchet
Angel
that they
Reese
need to
showing
stay off
up
the internet with.
to the Wild Not thing with
The
them
booty
the
shorts.
booty shorts on,
Hmm.
and Shaq was telling her like, girl, if you was dunking with them little shorts on, and then she got offended. Like,
Hmm.
don't get offended because Shaq talking about your outfit that you decided to put on.
Right.
Like you put that outfit on and left out the house.
Yeah,
Then
well,
she
she get offended
built.
because she looking at Shaq like, bro, this my uncle. I would have got offended too,
Yeah,
dog. Like, come on, bruh. She didn't get offended just because it was so random. She looking at Shaq like, you my uncle. You brought me in to sign me. I'm thinking this LSU love. You like my uncle, and now you hitting on me. Like, that's why she got
He
offended,
wasn't hitting on her,
No, he
dog.
wasn't
He
hitting on
was
her.
like he was talking
bro.
about dunking. He was talking about dunking basketball goals, and she was just like, "No, we don't need. We need to leave it go the way it is." He was like, "You don't think you get a lot of attention dunking the basketball goal?" He was like, "And that little outfit you got on dunking the basketball goal, you know how
So
far
if
I
you
go
had a
fly,
man.
niece, you
But
gonna
that
talk to your niece like that?
to keep
dog."
it a bean
Come
though,
on, bruh.
like the way they do Angel Reese, dog, they be trying to dog out, man. Like because on one side of the stick it's like, all right, we want you to be like, you know what I'm saying, the the cover girl for like all little black girls. That's a lot of pressure to put on one woman. That's a lot of pressure, man.
But
And
that's what
then the
LeBron.
other, but on the but you can spread it out in the NBA. You can, in the WNBA, it's like they like, well, Angel Reese, because her name is hot and she deserved that. Like, you know what I'm saying? She did a thing,
Uh-uh.
national championship in college and all that stuff. But then she come to the league and it's like, all right, now she need to be the role model for every black girl. For every little
Now,
black girl coming up, she have to be, man, you can't do that to her, man.
but
That's
think about it.
crazy.
She came in with a feminine vibe. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah,
So
Tiger, why do you
they
keep
want to
saying
promote
yeah,
that.
man? You don't even know
yeah.
what he's talking about, man.
No,
You
no.
just
He
No,
saying
said she
we
yeah.
came
talked
in with
about
a
that.
feminine
The
vibe. She came
the
in with a
feminine
And
feminine
what
vibe.
vibe.
what
Like,
what what do you mean by
The
feminine
girls.
vibe? I'm finna make y'all stand on this shit
No,
tonight because y'all
no,
just be talking. What do you
no.
mean by feminine vibe?
It's certain things you
dog,
can't say, bro. Like most of the women in the WNBA, you know, they, you
they
know,
talk greasy, dog. They talk like they dudes. They
Like
don't.
Caitlin
They
Clark
don't.
talk.
So
Yeah,
but
like Caitlin
No.
Clark talk, right?
but
That's what y'all
but
mean.
the
no,
crazy
Okay,
no.
give me an example because like I seen Angel Reese on her birthday getting birthday licks and all that kind of stuff from girls on the team, and they doing all kind of inappropriate stuff. And they posted stuff online. Like, dog, what is y'all doing?
Did you see Caitlin Clark whole chest out online too? You see their nipples?
Dog, okay, did she try to do that, or did somebody bust
Okay,
in the
you don't know if
bathroom?
she tried to do it or not.
She
If
didn't
it's
I
post
know.
that.
listen, if it's
She didn't
still
post
out
that.
there, if it's still out there and she ain't had it taken down, she obviously don't care that it's
Once
out
it's
there.
on the internet, it's on the internet. You can't
Nah,
stop
No,
you
everything on the
get
internet
you
unless
get
you
stuff
Jay
taken
Z.
down, bro.
yeah, but how you
Unless
gonna
you
blame her when somebody took a picture and somebody posted it?
she was taking a
Obviously they got
shower. Yeah.
paid. Obviously they got paid to post it, but somebody else took the picture and posted it. She didn't post the picture.
So Angel Reese posted the picture, or did somebody else post it? The video of her getting the licks.
The Angel Reese. All right, difference when Caitlin Clark, when that happened to her, Caitlin Clark was stunned and she was trying to cover up, right? Angel Reese out there twerking, getting shots and not like what's going on here, dog? You represent a organization. You got a team over here now that you work. You represent Reebok now, and you out here getting birthday licks. Like, come on, man, what we doing?
I just think it's a
You
different age bracket, man. I think the age bracket that Angel Reese is in, it's like that, you know what I'm saying? It's that teenage going into college like age bracket.
That's what
Like
they do, man.
if you expect the Angel Reese to like, you know what I'm saying, for I would love for it to be even like more appealing to like a 9-year-old, 8-year-old, but 9-year-old, 8-year-olds, like you got some 9-year-old, 8-year-olds, little girls that's like in the sports and stuff like that. But at that age, a lot of them in the gymnastics and like my daughter, she do gymnastics and soccer. She ain't really focused on basketball right now. But by the time they get to that like 12, 13, that's when they starting to get to that basketball age. And you see a lot of girls 12, 13 and on up. That's Angel Reese target audience right there. And they
And
doing
even
all of this stuff that she doing
and,
online.
and even if we talk about the younger kids, and you talking about her twerking and being on Instagram, if you 9 years old, you shouldn't be on Instagram anyways. Only time you should be able to see Angel Reese
Yeah.
is if we watch
no,
Angel Reese game.
Rome,
but
you
we
got
ain't talking about
kids.
9 years. We still talking about yeah,
Kids run
they
the
be on the
internet
phone
now, boy.
all day long. They be on the
Yeah, but
phone
if
all
you if
day.
exactly if you let your kids be on the internet, they gonna get exposed to that
Bro,
stuff.
they making money.
Uh,
Kids got
they got
businesses, man.
I
They got teenagers
understand,
with
but what I'm saying,
businesses,
so
bro.
so you have to let your kids be on the internet. Is that what you're
no.
saying?
All
If they
right. So
making
what
money,
we
I
saying
mean, you
is
definitely got to
no,
filter. You got to filter what they see for
no.
sure.
yeah,
So but then what we saying is every class got a little nut in the class. Every
right.
class got that. And when they out
Yeah.
for PE recess and all that, they be like, "Oh, y'all look at it, look at it," and they, "Ooh, what we looking at?" And they gonna look. So
So you said basically you tell Ed Reese to shut up and dribble. That's what y'all saying. Cause y'all y'all
That's
dog,
y'all just said
crazy,
it in a
man.
different way. Y'all want to act
No,
like that's not what y'all said, but that's what y'all are saying.
no,
Y'all are
no,
saying
no,
dog.
that
What we
because
saying
y'all
is,
no,
saying she
dog,
can't
what
be
we saying is
herself.
act
no,
like a
no,
lady, dog. We saying act like a lady, dog. You not
no.
gonna see
What
her on
kind of
this
lady,
race,
Tiger? She's 23 years old. What kind of lady you want?
She is acting
You
like a
want her to act
lady.
like a
That's a
40-year-old
dog,
lady.
woman. She's
dog.
not a 40-year-old
No,
old woman. You
no,
want her to act like she's our
dog,
age. She's
bro.
not.
Bro, I done seen
No,
two restaurants. They had to make an announcement, one in Houston and one in Atlanta. They had to make an announcement at black establishments like, look, y'all can't be in here on the tables, twerking and all this kind of stuff. I got this restaurant for a place of elegance where people can come and enjoy themselves. Everybody don't want to see that.
We understand, but what was you doing when you was 23, Tiger? Like, stop it, bro. You want to act like you
Dog,
just
what you
been
mean?
this
He'll
mature
probably run.
man
He'll
for
probably
Dog,
all
run the
your life.
gunner.
Like, stop
He'll
that
probably
shit,
run the
man.
dog,
gunner, man. Run the
That
dog,
shit
this
gunner.
is
dumb as
what
hell. I hate when y'all do that.
no,
Just because
bro.
y'all
dog,
up in
dog,
age now,
No,
y'all want to act
no,
like y'all been
bro,
mature your whole life. Like,
no.
stop it,
That's
man.
not
Stop
true,
it.
dog,
bro.
no, we just
You gotta put your hormones away right now, bro. You thinking with the
No,
no,
wrong
no,
Oh,
no,
head.
hold on,
come
y'all
on,
no,
y'all
You
are
no,
thinking
talking.
no,
Y'all,
you
no,
thinking with
bro.
the wrong
All right,
head, dog.
hold on, dog. Okay, when Sexy Red and Angel Reese she came to the game. Guess what? Angel Reese and Sexy Red said on the sideline. Oh, we doing it. We don't need no men. We can make our own money. We don't need men. Like Shaq signed you to this deal. Your manager probably a man.
That's what the culture is
Hey,
right
Oh
now,
if
man.
look,
that's just what they
if you
doing,
That's
if
dog.
what they
if
doing,
dog,
man.
if you a dude and you got women working with you and you talking down on women, that's not a good look. So you flip it. It's not a good look when women talking down on men when you got men working for you too. Like,
Tiger, what about all the women in the WNBA that don't even like men? What about them?
Exactly.
What about the women
no,
in the like y'all gonna get
it
cooked
don't.
tonight on this subject? Y'all
No,
might as well give
okay,
it up because
okay,
what
okay.
about the
No,
women
no,
who's
no,
is
no.
married to other women?
Okay, let me bring that out. It's a lot of women that's married to other women, and guess how many of them got real good deals?
Oh,
Zero.
we don't know because we don't know who married to who. We have
Zero.
No,
no idea. That's what I'm saying. You can't sit up here and get mad at them
no,
for
no, no,
saying that when it's women in the league that don't even like men. Like, come
no.
on, bro.
But no, this is what I'm saying. The two ladies that's moving the needle on this thing, they like men. We know
But
that
they're
for a fact.
okay. So with her saying they don't need a man financially, that has nothing to do with the. She's not saying she doesn't need a man relationship wise. She's talking about financially they able to get the bag on their own.
But that's what I'm saying. When you become elevated for a man, woman, whoever you are, dog. My coach told me this when we was in high school. Dog, when y'all start balling, you on the football team, you can't do stuff that other people just do because you got more eyes looking at you. And one day I was in the grocery store working, and a little dude wanted my autograph. I was like, what the hell? And I'm like, damn, dude, what coach was talking about? These little dudes looking at me. I ain't know this little dude. But and that's the same thing with Angel Reese. It's little
So
girls looking at her. So whatever she do, they gonna do. When she on the stage twerking with Megan Thee Stallion, they gonna do that too. Like
so you want her
you
to be a
got
role model for the
great.
little girls. She's not doing that.
Exactly.
That's out. You can give it up. That's not happening. You give it up.
Yeah,
That's
I
not what
mean,
she
yeah,
signed up
that's
for.
what I'm saying.
That's not what
Yeah,
she
her
want to do.
demographic
That's
ain't
not her.
there, man.
Yeah, give it up, dog.
Okay.
You
Her
that's
So
what you've
age
been
so
calling for
I
this
demographic
whole
is
time. That's it. Oh,
preteen and all the way through college, man.
yeah,
Preteen
but
I
all the way through
she's
college
never
to
gonna
these
be that, dog.
25, 26 year old
okay.
And she's
And
still
you
girls
know
gonna
out
who
get
else
here doing it,
deals.
or women.
She's still gonna
and,
get
and,
deals.
and you know who else said they didn't want to be no role model? Charles
Charles
Barkley,
Barkley,
right?
Yep.
exactly. Look
All
at
right.
him.
And you see how Charles Barkley made it this level and how Michael Jordan went to another level.
Yep.
When you don't want to, your decision make how your money flow now.
Come on, man. And
Your
Michael
decision
Jordan was a role model.
Yeah. I want to
better
be
than
like
Charles
Mike.
Barkley.
Come on,
I
bro.
want to
Come
be
on,
like
bro.
Mike, bro.
Listen,
And I'm gonna tell
Michael
you why.
Jordan rose
I,
to that level because he won championships, dog. It had nothing to do with
No, he
who
didn't.
chose to be a
okay,
role
Bro,
model or who did it.
Michael
Like,
Jordan
okay,
stop
had
it,
a shoe
bro.
deal before he won a title, bro. What are
uh,
you talking
But
about?
we don't care
But
if he
look
had a
though,
true deal
but
before he won a title. Come
That's
on,
what we
bro.
Nike,
talking about. That's what this
Nike,
whole conversation's
Bro, y'all
about.
niggas slow,
Nike,
bro.
Nike
That's what this
put the
whole
battery
conversation
pack.
about.
Nike put the battery pack behind Michael Jordan. They were betting it all on Michael Jordan.
If
That's what
he
they were
wasn't winning
doing.
them
Exactly.
no,
championships, he wouldn't have had another
Yeah,
shoe come out,
they
dog. Y'all
they
tripping.
went
Bro,
all
no.
they went all
he
in. Because that's the
before he
same thing. Nike
before
could
he
do that for
won the
Angel
ring.
Wilson.
Before
We
he
know
won the
they
no,
gave
ring.
him the deal out
no.
of college to Pro Bowl, but what we're saying
Exactly.
is he wouldn't have kept making shoes if he wasn't winning.
You don't know that.
Okay.
Yes, we
All right,
do.
No, you don't.
all right. Hold on. What do y'all know about Michael Jordan off the court?
That
What
he
kind of
got a
trouble did Michael
gambling
Jordan?
addiction. He
He liked
drank
to
all the
gamble.
time. We know
He
the
drank
bad stuff. If you
his
go try to act
eyes,
like he
John
played, he
Uh,
ain't. Yeah,
but
we know the
but
bad
I
stuff about Mike.
It's
but what's
not
the bad
it's
stuff you
nothing
know
bad
about
about it's nothing bad about gambling.
Charles Barkley? Yeah, like you if you
Nothing bad about
legal, you
Charles
can
Barkley.
gamble and you
Charles Barkley used to throw people through windows at bars.
Yep. Like
yeah,
all the
and he done
time.
got sexual assault stuff and all that kind of stuff like that. So when you start getting that kind of stuff, it's harder to market you. Michael Jordan doing stuff that grown folks do that you ain't gonna go to jail for.
So is Angel Reese, dog. You keep proving our point over and over. So
No,
is Angel Reese.
all right, you
I don't
right,
think it's
but
gonna be
but
hard to market
but
Angel Reese.
but,
I just think if you try
but
to market to a younger demographic, like yeah, you're gonna miss the mark. But if you market to the demographic 14, 15, like the girls in high school, going to college, freshly out of college, you know, freshly graduated from, certain degree schools and stuff like that, then you right in their wheelhouse. Because that's what they doing.
Go win
all
every
right, but
time.
Saying? They
Just
20,
like,
so
just
they
like,
26, 27, and they turning up. That's what
just
so
they
but
like,
what I'm
doing.
ain't
saying is
nobody going.
but
Go ahead.
but let all right, dudes that dads are in they like women that have a dad in their life that's kind of strict. Do you think he gonna want her to wear Angel Reese shoes?
Yes. If she like Angel
Yeah,
Reese, the dad, regardless of how strict he is, because if you're a strict
they
dad,
gonna
that
buy it.
means you're
Yeah, we
involved
gonna
in your
buy it.
daughter's life
No,
and you're
bro,
telling
no,
her like
dog,
that's not how
bro,
you're gonna act.
no,
We're
dog,
following her for
no.
basketball, not for
So,
what she do off the court.
so a strict dad gonna say, "I don't want you to do this, but I'm going to get them." No, he's not gonna do that. He's gonna
Yes,
say,
Yeah,
she
"No, I'm not going to
is,
do that.
we
bruh.
gonna get it,
What?
man.
I don't
You
We gonna
approve."
tripping,
get it,
Tiger?
man.
No,
Tiger,
We
you
bro,
gonna get
tripping,
it,
cause,
dog?
man.
cause I'm a strict dude. So it's just like I'm gonna be like, "Nah, we ain't get her shoes. We ain't, cause I don't want you to. I don't want that
But
to."
you,
And
so you gonna
and
get
and
Caitlin
hold
Clark
on,
shoes?
if she like Caitlin Clark, but I ain't gonna force her to get no Caitlin Clark shoes. If she say she want Caitlin Clark shoes, yeah, but
So
I'm not gonna
because
force
Angel
her to get.
Reese is at the club, dancing, twerking, doing what women her age is doing, you're not gonna let your daughter wear her shoes.
Nah, I'm gonna tell you this right here. When I go out, bro, and I see little girls out and at the store and stuff with these little old shorts on, shorts, like way up past their thigh, dog. I be and they be with their parents. I'm like, dog, why y'all let y'all little girl come out like this? Now, if a grown man look at them, y'all gonna be like, why are you looking at my daughter? Why you
That's
got
a
your
whole
daughter out here with
different
these
ball
little?
game, Tiger. You switching because you
Dog,
know
that's
you
what
looking
But
ain't
at that.
that's
You
what
no.
they
just
That's
but
doing
no.
Angel
I'm
Reese
not
now.
is a
switching it,
grown woman.
bro. I'm not switching it, dog. That's what Angel Reese is doing. That's
But
why I
she's a
brought that
grown
up.
woman, Tiger. She's a grown
Okay,
woman.
but little girls looking at her and they gonna do what she do.
No, you shouldn't let if you're the dad and you don't want your daughter to wear that stuff, don't let her wear it.
God, that's what I
Angel
said. A
Reese
strict
can't
dad gonna
make
do.
your daughter
You
wear
just
that
said,
stuff. So
I know she
what
can't make
music
it,
what
but
music did
you,
you grow up listening to, Tiger? Because you looking lost right here. You're getting cooked. What music did
dog,
you grow up
I
listening
ain't
to?
getting cooked nothing.
Okay,
Dog, you
okay,
sound
hold
like
on.
Kimmy right now.
Just
You sound like
just,
Kimmy right now. Kimmy
just
saying,
answer the
I think,
question.
like, hold on, look at what Kimmy's saying right now. I think Angel Reese looks to act like a lesbian. No, I'm not saying that at all. I'm not
I'm not
saying that
saying
at
you saying
all.
that. I want to know what music you grew up listening to when you was
I grew
Angel
up
Reese
listening to
age.
everything. I grew up listening
Okay,
to
so you
everything,
grew
bro.
so the
I
music
listen
you
to
listen
white
to,
dude
they talking
music.
about
I,
shooting and killing, right? And selling drugs. And you
yeah. And
didn't
I
do
shot
none
somebody in
of
the
that
face.
stuff,
And
right?
I shot somebody in the face. And I
But
shot
did you
somebody in the face.
because of the
Yeah, I shot
music?
somebody in the face.
Because of the
No,
music?
I shot somebody in the face because he wasn't doing what I wanted to do. But I wanted a gun because I seen Arnold Schwarzenegger with guns and all that kind of stuff. I wanted a gun too. I like, yeah, they do got guns. This junk look cool. I want me a gun.
So how old was you when you did that? Was you an adult or was you a kid?
And I was like 11.
Hold on. We ain't got to unpack all that. Hold on, man. You ain't got to do that to try to prove a point, wrong. Come on,
Statute of
dog.
No,
limitations.
What
no,
are we
I'm not trying to
doing?
prove what I'm
Yeah.
trying to. One, I ain't know he shot somebody in the face. Two, what I'm trying to say is, you just because you see somebody else do something, you don't got to be
Allegedly,
dumb enough to do the same
allegedly,
damn thing.
allegedly.
That's dumb as hell. I don't care
Allegedly.
who did,
No,
how old you
Allegedly.
was. That's dumb as hell
Allegedly.
to
it,
do
it,
something like that.
it, it ain't dumb. If I'm getting into it with a dude, I'm telling him something, he telling me something. I'm like, bro, what you think, dog? You at my spot, bro. What's up? What you want to do? And then it went to the next spot. I gave him a countdown. He ain't moved. Pow. You know what I'm saying? You on my spot, bro.
But that you
Nah,
didn't do
but
that because you seen that play out in the music is what I'm trying to say. What I'm trying to say is just because Angel Reese is doing something doesn't mean that these other girls have to do it. Just like somebody from the suburbs who is strictly conservative probably ain't gonna buy Angel Reese shoes. Somebody from the hood who likes Sexy Red and Lotto, they not gonna buy Caitlin Clark shoes. Like it's gonna
Yeah, true.
be you have
yeah,
your own fans, bro. Like that's just how it is.
yeah.
We can't keep trying to make Caitlyn and Angel have the same fans. They're different type
Dog,
of women.
I
They're different type
ain't
of
trying to
people, and they're
make
going to tailor to different. I know what you're saying. You want Angel to clean it up. She's not going to clean it up, and with her not cleaning it up, she's still going to be marketable because there's so many women that are like that. And I understand you don't like it.
Yeah.
You think it's bad for the
no,
kids. That's
no.
understandable, but
But
that
but
doesn't
but this
matter.
but this is my thing. So when you don't outsell Caitlyn, you can't be mad.
Well, if
She
Angel
ain't
Reese
gonna be.
clear
I
it up,
don't
her
think she
sales
gonna
gonna
be
fall.
mad
Her
though.
sales gonna go
Yeah,
lower, and she's
I
not gonna
don't think she
outsell
gonna be.
Caitlyn.
Um,
Yeah, I don't think she
I
gonna
don't
be
know.
mad
I don't
because
know if I said
that's like
so.
saying sexy. That's like saying sexy red. Like sexy red can't be mad because she ain't outselling Adele. Like, come on, man. Sexy
No,
Red
no,
know her
no, no, no,
lane.
no,
She
no, no,
know
no.
her
Yeah, that's
lane.
the
She
same
doing her
thing.
thing.
No,
That's
That's
no,
the
her
no,
same
lane.
No,
thing,
no,
dog.
no, no, no.
no.
They
See,
in the
no,
same
no,
genre.
listen.
They make
No, they
music.
no. Yeah, but look, this is the
That's
thing.
different.
Sexy Red came in as a hood, like representative of the slums. Angel Reese didn't come in as that. Angel
She
Reese
came in as
came
the
in.
villain.
No, she didn't.
No,
Yes, she
no,
did,
No, she
no.
didn't.
It,
Sexy
bro.
it,
So
Angel
you mean to
Angel
tell
no.
Reese
me
came
that
in
you mean
as
to
a
tell
hot girl
me
summer
every
off
white
rip, if
person
I can
that talks
describe it.
sports didn't get on and talk about Angel Reese having no class and because she taunted Kaylin after she won a ring? That wasn't the reputation for Angel Reese.
I mean,
Angel Reese.
after that moment,
Hold
before
on, we
that
talk about when she
moment,
came into the WNBA,
You
right?
talking
Y'all
about
said
in
she came in
no,
as
college
I'm
that.
talking
or
about
the?
when
You
she
talking about
already had
college?
deals. She already had
She
deals when
already
she was
had
in
deals.
college.
Yeah, she got deals from college.
Bruh,
Yeah, she
and how many did
because
she get
you
more deals
remember.
when she got in the WNBA or no?
No, hold on. You
Yeah,
remember
she
she was
got the
making so
Reebok
much
deal.
money. But
She got
hold
some
on,
deals.
y'all remember she was making so much money. She was like, I might stay in college. It was the
Yeah,
benefit of me going to the WNBA because I'm making so much money. I'm making
right.
more
That's
money than
true.
them.
Yeah.
That's what she said. So she was already making money before the villain thing happened. She was making
And she
money.
continued to make money
But it's
after.
not
That's what my point
it's
I'm trying to
it's
tell
not
y'all.
But
it's not
why is
even
she
about
being
the
crying
villain
about it?
thing.
Why is she what?
She didn't make money off the villain thing. She made money off her sexuality. Like, you know what I'm saying? She's a very beautiful girl.
Yeah,
And
This is
exactly.
the
That's
problem.
yeah.
she made a
This is
That's
what
lot of
y'all
money
failing to
off that. She
realize.
good at basketball and she's beautiful.
This
right,
is
Now,
what
right.
y'all failing to
if what's her
realize.
name
Caitlin Clark can't do what Angel Reese do. That's what y'all failing
can't
to
do it.
realize. She
Can't
couldn't
do
do
it.
it even if she wanted to. She can't.
Can't do what?
She don't have the sex appeal to do what Angel Reese
She ain't
do.
got the sex appeal.
Even if
That's
she
what it
wanted
is,
to, she
man.
couldn't do it, dog. She
So
couldn't
I
do it.
see, and that's what I'm trying to get y'all to understand. And that's what me and my homeboy Big Hurt was saying. We was like, one thing that the WNBA have over the NBA is sex appeal. Like how when Angel Reese
Yeah,
come to
that's
the
why
game
they
and she doing her modeling and stuff like that. I like
exactly
that.
with the
That's
tunnel
cool.
walks. That's good. That's good.
Yeah,
Yeah,
that's what's up. When she did a picture with her shoes, like she was looking jazz with her shoes, that's cool. Like that's what Denzel was telling Jamie Foxx them. He was like, look, you don't have to always be out in front of the camera, but when you step out, you know what I'm saying, give the people something, but you don't want to oversaturate what you're doing. They don't need to know everything you're doing. So like that's what I'm saying with Angel Reese them when they doing the birthday stuff. If that's how y'all get down, they don't need to know that. Little girls don't need to know that. They just need to know you saying you Black Barbie. Let them know Black Barbie. That's all they need to know. They don't need to know the ratchet Angel Reese. They don't need to know that.
You can't control what get posted when you that type of celebrity,
yeah,
dog. You
man.
can't
That
control it. You
But
can't
you can
control
control
what
what
gets
you do when you
posted when
step
you're at that
outside your
level.
house, though. But when you
You said
step
what?
outside your
but
house,
she
when you step
but
outside your
she
house,
appeals. Her main appeal. I'm not saying that she doesn't appeal to young girls because she does. My daughter likes to watch Angel Reese. She likes to watch Angel Reese. But her main appeal, which I believe Angel Reese's main appeal to be, is high school girls, maybe like late middle school, high school
Hmm.
through college. Like that's the appeal.
but
Because
all
the
right,
same appeal, like that's the same. Like I'm not letting my daughter listen to Sexy Red. Hell, I don't let my daughter listen to Lotto. But you know who do listen to Sexy Red a lot? My cousin. And she in well, she going to high school. So they in that phase, like that's what they do. That's what they listening to.
and I
So it's
got you, I
popular for
got you.
them.
But tell me this right here: girls' game. Does more girls have a game like Angel Reese, or does more girls have a game like Caitlin Clark?
And I mean,
Like
Caitlin
probably say
Clark.
Caitlin
Angel
Clark.
Reese.
Yeah, I'm
Caitlin
gonna say
Clark for
Caitlin
sure.
Clark.
Dog,
Because
dog,
a lot of
Caitlin,
girls don't grow to be
Only
so
thing
tall.
Caitlin doing that the other girls ain't doing is shoot from deep. But Caitlin Clark has the game that the girls have that are on that level.
But no, I would say Angel. It's a
Hell
lot of
no.
girls that can rebound and but they can post up better. But they can rebound. I'm telling
Yeah,
you,
when I watch my little cousin.
Once Angel Reese work on her post up game, she gonna be unstoppable, dude. Cause she's athletic.
Yeah,
She
dog,
just gotta
look,
I
get
went
that
to
look.
offensive.
this when my cousin went to when she was in the eighth grade. I went to one of her basketball games. She begged me to come. I like, I'm coming. Bro, I don't think I seen one person hit a layup. They was all shooting threes, just shoot. Everybody shooting three. I like anybody gonna get a rebound. They just all shoot,
Yeah,
but they were not a tall team, so they just
right.
all shoot. So
Yeah,
that's
they
why I
have
go
to.
with
Yeah,
Caitlyn. Just,
yeah.
yeah, they just
The
got to shoot
short
the
girls
ball a
have to
lot.
do
Yeah,
that. Hey, and see,
Yeah.
that's the problem I got with the WNBA, where I think if they want the game to be more exciting, bro, like they changed the game with Jordan, I think they need to take down, the tone down the physicality so they can get those smaller girls into the league. Because think about it, in women's college basketball, the best athletes are what, 4'11"? Like, remember the girl from
yeah,
Syracuse
yeah.
that was
They
like, she
short.
was like
Yeah,
the number 2 scorer in the nation? She didn't even get drafted
yeah,
because they say she was too small. Like, you need those girls in the W because they can cross over. They fast. I think that's what they missing, man, to make the game more
yeah.
more, more fun. Because
But
Yeah.
the
look at South
W,
Carolina.
Well,
Look at that South Carolina team. Them short guards they got. How
well,
fast they be getting up and down the court.
well, hold on. Let
yeah.
me bring this
But
back,
the
y'all. Let me bring this back because I got home where the girls play basketball. I've been in a lot of arenas watching girls basketball. Most girls are not as skilled as Caitlin Clark. That's why she a female, because most girls are not this skilled. A lot of girls can give effort and they can play defense and they can get rebounds. That's Angel Reese.
No, I
So
disagree,
more
dude.
I
so you
disagree.
saying more girls, so y'all saying more girls are
Bro,
more skilled than there are
I can.
more hustle girls.
That's why
Caitlin
I
Clark.
love college basketball and women's basketball because a lot of girls can shoot jumpers, bro. Girls can shoot
Yeah,
because
Yeah.
guys focus on dunking. Girls work on fundamentals.
Okay. All right. Well,
Caitlin Clark
why the
not even
girls
that
ain't scoring?
skilled to
Well,
me.
why
She not even that
why
skilled.
why the girls ain't scoring 100 points a game then?
Because they
Huh?
not shooting 15 threes.
Right.
Oh, I thought you said
It's
that.
too
Caitlin
because
Clark score all
Well,
their
that's
points because
Caitlin
she
Clark
shoot
game.
53 pointers.
bro, they
That's Caitlin
because
Clark game.
no, the WNBA letting these
That's
girls
Caitlin
play
Clark
too
game.
physical. They playing too physical, bro.
Dog, Caitlin Clark still getting off. You see what right on that thing? 9 points in 38 seconds.
Yeah, but look how many turnovers she averaging.
Yeah, she's shooting threes.
Dog,
That's what she does best. If she
this is
couldn't
what
shoot the three, she
okay.
would have no
Hold,
points.
She
hold
averages
on.
six
Dog.
turnovers a game.
What y'all saying is more girls play like her, and more girls don't play like her.
Yes, they do. Minus the deep three, the girls play like her.
That's
Yeah,
not playing like
they
her,
all
dog.
shoot. They all
That's
shoot.
not playing. Dog, how she play, she shooting from like where dudes can't even shoot, dog. This is what the words come
Exactly.
out my mouth, bro. So they
But
not playing like her.
yes,
But
minus
she
the
ain't
That's
even
deep
hit.
three, they're playing like
She not
her.
even
Dog,
well,
hitting like that though.
They playing
dog,
like her
She
more than
not
they
even
playing
hitting.
like Angel Reese, bro.
dog,
She
it's
but
not
like
even
y'all
hitting
seeing this right
shots
here.
like that, dog.
What girls
Okay,
do you
dog,
think want to get down there and bang and get
hey,
rebounds? They not
hey,
trying to do
yeah,
that, dog.
hey,
Angel Reese got a
dog,
unique game. Nobody's trying to do that, bro. The girls are standing around the perimeter and trying to shoot threes. Ain't nobody trying to get down there and bang and get rebounds.
dog, I
Yeah.
got a
And she like the
cousin that
leading
plays.
rebounder in the WNBA and it been like 2 years. Like, how you the leading rebounder in the WNBA 2 years in?
Exactly,
That's
because nobody ain't
crazy.
trying to do
No,
that, man.
the reason why is because she missing a lot of layups and she getting her layups and she putting it back up.
Whether she
Keep it a buck.
but I'm saying like whether she miss or not, like in the NBA, if LeBron miss a layup, it's 9 times out of 10 is he gonna get his own rebound? No. So that's what Rome is saying that other girls not rebounding the ball. Like Angel Reese is missing her shot and still able to get her own rebound. That's
And that shouldn't
crazy.
happen, dog.
That
That
don't
only
happen
happened
in the
because
NBA.
nobody
They
ain't
don't
trying to
even have
bag
that
like
don't
that.
happen in
Nobody don't play like
that don't
her.
happen in high school. That don't happen in boys high school basketball. You miss a layup, you probably not gonna get your own rebound. Like there's a high percentage that you're not getting your own rebound. Like the W for Angel Reese to be the leading WNBA rebounder in 2 years, that's crazy. You can say she missed a lot of shots, but if she getting her own rebounds, that's something else. That's something wrong with the other women in the WNBA for you not to be getting the rebound. Because you don't get offensive rebounds a lot. You don't look at somebody's stats and they be like, man, LeBron
Yeah,
had 5 offensive rebounds. Like that don't happen in the NBA game.
dog,
Hell,
but
that
y'all
don't
tell
really
me this.
happen in the WNBA game.
So tell me which one y'all think is easier. Do you think it's easier to take a person that's not skilled or to take a person that's not skilled and teach them how to hit deep threes?
Hold on, say that
I
again. You
think
cut up.
I said, do you think it's easier to teach a person that's not skilled how to rebound or to teach a person that's not skilled how to hit deep threes and handle the rock?
Rebounding is easier. It's the easiest. So of course that's gonna be the easiest thing. But you're saying take a person that's not skilled. These women that's playing in college, they skilled.
They
We're
skilled.
But
not
we
talking
talking
about
about little
nobody just
girls.
fresh off the streets.
No, we talking about little girls that's buying their shoes. A lot of these little girls that buying their shoes, they're not skilled yet. They trying to figure out where they want to go. They playing basketball, whatever. And if they can say, okay, I can rebound good, I'm gonna get Angel Reese shoes. I play like Angel more than I play like
Man,
Caitlin.
my little cousins is cold and they're skilled. They 9 years old and they go fed crazy on the court. Like
Yeah.
you
They're the best ones
misrepresenting
on the
these
court.
young ladies. A lot of them
No,
are super
and
skilled.
they're the best ones on the court, ain't they?
Oh, it's some people when we go play like
Or,
tournaments and stuff, it's people better
But
than them,
but
dog.
hey,
but on their team, are they do they start or are they on the bench?
They start.
but you
But
Exactly,
the
do.
because they're
thing
the best ones on the team.
Yeah, but with AAU basketball, every 95% of the people got skills, bro. Is what I'm
Right.
saying. It's not a
Yeah,
lot
but
of
Right.
see, you talking about
non-skilled people
okay,
that ain't trying to play.
all right,
Right.
you talking
All
about look what you're
all I'm
doing.
saying
Hold on,
is,
hold on. Let me make this
Go
point
ahead.
right here. I'll let you have it, JR. You talking about the girls, a select group of girls that they parents and stuff believe in them, and they spending extra money so they can get more experience. When you
Hmm.
go to the high schools, it's a lot of them girls that's on the team that don't even want to be out there. They just out there because they tall.
But
N-
it's
man,
that's why people don't
Nah.
really play high school ball like that no more. It's all about
Nah. I
AAU,
don't know what
and then when you
high
get
school
to,
you watching.
I think you should look at the college game, bro. Because like the high school game, you can't really. I mean, the college players are buying shoes too. They have to. They got the money. They can buy their own shoes. I think that if you're not really skilled like that, you probably not really even caring about what shoes you got on like that for real.
Bro, it's some girls out there that can handle this rock. The
I
WNBA just
know it
not
is.
yeah,
drafting them. They not drafting them because
Okay.
they too short.
yeah.
Okay.
They too
Okay.
short.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm with you on
Okay.
that, Plumber.
Wrong.
They too short,
Uh,
man.
Yeah.
okay. Promo. Our girls play good right now. But Coach Wilcox doing a great job with our girls right now. Now I follow this stuff, bro. I follow this stuff. But when we go through our history of girls at our school that could really dribble and shoot, it's like 10 of them. It's like 10 since 96 to now. It's like 10 that could dribble and shoot at a high level.
You talking about Varosta?
Yeah, I'm talking about Austin.
Yeah, but Lounge girls was balling. Sabrina Montgomery, all them girls, they had ballers. My cousin played Tara
No,
Foster.
I know
They
Sabrina, dog. I know,
we was
but
we was
Sabrina,
we was football
but
first.
Sabrina didn't have the skills like Didi Solo had. She didn't have the
You
skills like
crazy?
Pop, dog. Sabrina wasn't doing crossovers, bro. Sabrina
What?
was Sabrina
He's
was a
so
fast athlete,
But
and she could beat them girls down the court. Dog, when Tasha
I'm
Griffin
happy
and
you
like
mentioned that
the Lavelle daughter started playing, dog, they making girls fall, like crossing them over and bringing it back, yo-yoing them. Like
yeah. No, she didn't
Sabrina
have
wasn't
handles
doing
like that.
that.
But yeah, but
That's what
she
I'm
was
saying.
that's
but she still can
stay
handle
right
the
there,
rock.
Tiger.
She can handle the
Stay right
rock.
there, Tiger. You said crossover. Have
Right.
you ever seen Caitlin Clark cross somebody over? Ever?
Not really, nah, but I see her do a little step back.
That's all she got.
Yeah,
Like
she
I
ain't got no
to me,
handles.
that's the big flaw in her. Promo said it. She don't have no handles. And the
Yeah,
them players in the W, they picking up on it now. She can't take
Man,
nobody
yeah,
off the dribble. If she
y'all
ain't
y'all
she
getting a
finna
really a
see
screen to
Reggie
shoot a
Miller.
3-pointer, she ain't getting past nobody.
y'all
Yeah,
finna see who the real great white hope is now. Paige in the league now. Paige way better than Kayla. Y'all finna see.
Yeah.
This finna be the real rival. Y'all finna see who the real great. She finna do Kayla so bad, bruh. That's the real.
and see,
Paige got hurt. Paige got hurt. That's the only reason why Kayla got all the hype because
Because
Paige was the
if it's
one to
me,
start it off.
we didn't seen this iteration before with the WNBA. If you look at the first one was Chelsea Plum. She came into the league, boom, 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 running. And then after that, it was Sabrina Ionescu. She came in, always supposed to be mama mentality. Kobe Bryant was my mentor, this, that, and the third, da, da, da. But it just didn't, for whatever reason, it just didn't take off. I don't know why, little girls just didn't flock to them like how they flocking to. But to me, you see more adults flocking to Caitlin Clark than kids. It's more
Hmm.
cause
adults.
they started to take up for it. They was that sympathy
Because
thing that they go
Exactly.
they
it's
They
a it's
yeah
a
have
but
said it.
what
That
people are hate
sympathy
to say
thing.
and hate to me admit it's a race thing, dog. If Angel
Yeah.
Reese was not attached to Caitlin Clark, she
It's
would not be as big as she is. I don't care what anybody says.
I
it's
believe
It's
not
it.
a
race.
race thing
It's not.
associated with it.
It
Yes,
can
it
be.
is, bro.
It can
Yes,
be.
it is.
All right, let me ask you this. Let me ask you this. What color is all the UConn players? What's the name? The UConn girl. What's the name?
Page,
No,
Page.
not Paige. The other girl. Well, Paige too. The one that was hating
Fudd,
on.
AZ Fudd.
No, the one. You remember at the draft
But
that disrespected Caitlyn? Said I wouldn't take her. I take Paige.
Oh, Diana Taurasi.
Donna Taurasi was the
Yeah.
biggest star, and she couldn't draw the people that Caitlyn's bringing in.
Yep.
We
Paige
understand
ain't
that.
drawing.
Caitlin, listen,
what?
did you know? Let me ask you
Drawing
this.
the
Did
people
you know
she.
Caitlin Clark before they played against Angel Reese in the championship?
Yeah, I watch college basketball, man. I
Did
watch
you know
women's college basketball. I
See,
watch women's college basketball.
see,
nobody
see,
was rocking with Caitlin Clark until they played Angel Reese in the championship?
Bro, I watch
Yep.
women's
From a
college
national
now,
Okay,
basketball.
Probo,
standpoint, yeah.
I
now,
watch
you
high
watch women
school.
college basketball.
I watch
Cool.
McDonald's All
I'm talking
American.
about the rest of the world. Nobody knew
No,
Caitlin
but
Clark
Yeah.
until they played Angel
I
Reese
didn't
in
know
the
who she
you
was.
championship.
asked
look,
me
I
a
didn't know who she
question,
was.
bro.
Okay,
Good.
you answered it, bruh, and that's cool. Move on. Like I've
now,
said, the rest of the world didn't know Caitlin Clark like that until she played Angel
We not
Reese.
talking
Yeah.
about the rest of the world.
Yes, we are.
You
You
asked
answered the
me.
question already. You already
Okay,
answered it. You said yes.
right. Okay, so yeah.
You
We talking
said
about the rest
yeah.
of the
look,
You already
world.
answered the question.
We ain't talking
Move
about the rest
on.
of the world. Hey,
We
you
are talking
see,
about the rest of the
no, we
world.
not.
We
Look,
look,
you
okay.
thought you
hold
had,
on, y'all. Hold
you
on,
thought
y'all.
you
Hold on,
had
hold on, hold
something.
on,
You thought you
hold on,
had something.
hold
Okay,
on.
Probo. Okay,
Hold on,
Probo. Where's
hold
Caitlin
on,
Clark
hold
from,
on.
You
Probo?
thought you had
What
something.
high school did she go to?
You thought you
Exactly.
had
What
something.
high school did she go to, Probo?
You thought you had something, bro.
Yeah,
We ain't
yeah.
gotta
That's
do
what
that,
I
man.
thought.
We'll
Shut your
we'll
ass
That's
we'll
up,
keep
Look,
man.
it we'll
so
keep it
Ain't
look,
no
light
hey,
so
damn
here.
look,
Caitlin Clark.
Come
hey,
on now.
what high
wrong.
school Angel Reese came from?
I ain't know Adrian
See,
Reese until she was in the
Angel Reese.
championship. That's
Oh,
I can
See,
admit that. You can't.
hold
I didn't.
on, hold on, Ron, hold on, Ron.
I don't
Look,
have to
I
know
went
what
down
high
this
school
road
she came
before.
from to
I
follow
went down
her
this road
career.
before with promo, and promo will take you down this windy road with no brakes on it, dog. Don't even go down this road with promo. And like what Kimmy said, this is what I see when I see a lot of high school girls. But when a lot of girls are not very skilled, they fight for loose balls, they hustle, they fight, they do all that kind of stuff. I've been seeing this jump for a long time. In the WNBA, they still do the same stuff. They was fighting like crazy last year with Caitlin. They was fighting. Like so they still do this and they take their frustration out and they want to get physical with you. Like promo, you said it earlier. They need to take some of the physicality out of the game. Most people that got real skills ain't trying to be physical. It's the people that don't have skills that's trying to be physical. Kyrie Irving is not out there trying to fight, folks. He's gonna get you back with them handles. So I hear what y'all saying, but it's and y'all right. Caitlin is not very skilled. Caitlin is really like a Reggie Miller. She a shooter, and
Yep,
they
she's
putting the
just a
ball in her
shooter.
hands because if the ball in her hands more, the crowd's gonna get to see her with the ball, so they gonna get their money worth. They making her dribble the ball, and you can tell he was taking a lot of life out of her last year because she was losing the ball a lot. She was tired, all that kind of stuff. But y'all got to look at this for what it is. And wrong, you right. It is some racist stuff in this. That's how it really blowed up. Pro boy, you might was watching her, but I didn't know nothing about no Caitlin Clark until the hand thing happened. When that happened, that's when everything blew up. Like, that's when the world started
Yep.
knowing about her promo.
That's not true.
Tell you, race is tied
That's
to it,
Now
not
it
dog.
true.
is true.
Yes, it
No, it's
is
not,
It's
true,
four of us.
bro.
It's four of
Nobody
us on
talking
here.
about Caitlin Clark.
Yeah, it's
bro.
four of us on this line right now. You the only one saying you know it. The other three, so you outnumber right now.
Just
That
thinking we,
Nah,
just
no,
but
thinking we
I mean,
about
no,
at
but
no,
ten
no,
thousand
no,
more
no, no, no,
but
people.
no. Hold up.
but
You
but
don't
promo
watch. You don't
watches
watch
women
Tiger. You
college
don't.
basketball.
Tiger don't watch women's basketball. So
Yeah.
that statement you
Promo.
made don't make sense.
I watched women's basketball, and nobody knew about Caitlin Clark until that LSU game.
So what?
She had a little run during that tournament. Her team was on a little run, which was cool. But until she played LSU in the championship, no, she wasn't big like that, bro. You know it.
Yeah,
What,
that's when she
Come
like
on, Promo.
that's
Stop
when
that
bro?
bull
that's
crap,
when
Okay,
dog.
to me that's when she
Jerome.
like
I
blew up
want you to do
more
something. I want
nationally.
you to do something. I want you to go look at Caitlin Clark's rookie year, freshman year, and look how many fucking points she scored, and then you Come back and
Promo,
talk to
we
me.
don't care how many
Come back and
points
talk
she
to me.
scored.
Bro,
That
you
doesn't
just
mean
said she
she had
wasn't
the
cooking.
buzz and that
Yes,
we're
she
talking
did have the
about buzz
buzz.
and hype,
She
bro.
had the buzz coming
No,
in
she
because she was
didn't,
lighting it
bruh.
up.
No,
Oh
she
my
didn't.
gosh.
Now
How do
I
No,
you
she
come
knew
to
didn't,
I
how do you
bruh.
come to
knew
nations how do you come oh no the number one scorer in women's college basketball if you ain't coming in the
that
front door
she the
dropping
number
Bro,
one
bombs?
scorer in NCAA basketball. Period. Men and
yeah,
Right,
women.
she the
dropping
number
#1.
bombs.
she the number
Period.
one scorer in
Yeah,
the history of NBA because she played 4 years and she had to do everything on her team. She won that UConn with
and
a bunch of 5 stars. She's at Iowa where she the
that's true.
only
Yeah,
real baller on the
look,
she's the
team.
only
Like,
one
come on,
who
man.
can
Let's
top
look at
out.
the facts.
look,
Okay, so she came in flaming.
That
So
don't
what are you
mean she was
talking about?
popular,
look,
promo. She goes
exactly
to
like
Iowa
promo.
first and
Hold
foremost.
on, you don't. So obviously you don't follow women's college basketball
Yes,
because
I do,
those,
promo. What am I missing?
hold on. Those girls are like they like the president on those campuses, those basketball schools, Tennessee, like
Bro, Iowa is
they
not a
are
basketball
popular.
school.
Yes,
Iowa's
it
not a
is.
basketball
Yes, it
school.
is. Yes, it
No, it's
is.
not. No,
Yes,
it's
it
not.
is. It's
Not when
girls.
we
For
not when we talk about
men,
UConn,
not
South
so
Oh my
much as for
God.
Carolina.
women though.
It's not a basketball school for women, dog.
It
No,
ain't
it's
a
Caitlin
not.
Clark.
Stop
powerhouse.
it.
Yeah, it ain't a powerhouse.
Caitlin put them on the map, dog.
Okay, but you said it's a basketball school.
It is a basketball school. Iowa is a
No,
basketball. It's a
Oh my
basketball
god.
school.
Okay, what other player went to Iowa then?
What,
Exactly. It ain't no
bro?
basketball. I can tell you the players that went to UConn. I can tell you the players that went to
Uh,
South
he,
Carolina.
You
he
talking
got you
about
right there, promo.
powerhouse? No, 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 no. He's talking about powerhouse schools.
Yeah, that's what you said.
Just because Iowa's not, they don't have all them 5 stars, don't mean they're not a basketball school. What are you talking about? That makes no sense.
Promo. If there was a basketball school, 5 stars would be going there.
No, it won't.
Okay.
It's a difference. Like football schools, yeah, basketball schools. Yeah.
Okay. Uh
I'm
oh. I know you
promo.
just
I'm
read
gonna
the
tell. I'm gonna
comment.
Do
That's
tell
why
you
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 got
this,
watch?
silent.
Do you
promo.
watch the tournament every year?
Yeah, I watch the tournament every year.
Anytime
I used to be in
schools are
Vegas every.
when schools are going to those tournaments every
Uh
year,
huh.
they're basketball schools.
Yeah.
Promo. I'm
What?
gonna tell you
yeah,
this.
The
Come on,
basketball
dog.
schools. The
Stop it,
basketball
I,
man.
schools, bro.
but
Iowa, Iowa ain't finna make no more noise that Caitlin Clark gone. They looking for another Caitlin Clark. They
Hey,
ain't
you
They
even
talk
got
make
about
no
that.
one.
Let's
noise
let's
like
see if
that
they
Bro,
go
though.
they
to the
got one.
tournament this year, man. They
They
not a
got
basketball
one. They
school.
got one that came in this year.
I mean,
promo,
they
you
might get
just
to the
said the
tournament,
other day,
but I don't think they're gonna make no noise.
I mean, they might not make no noise, but they got one. Y'all said they not gonna get another Caitlin Clark. They got. I think she was she a 5 star? A McDonald's All American. They got one this year.
All right. Well, all I'm saying is you talk about there's a lot of adults that support Kayla Clark. There's a reason for that. A lot of this, and that's why the lady came out and said what she said, talking about they can come to the White House. America don't want to admit it, but race is probably the biggest factor in this whole thing with how Caitlin Clark got to the level that she's at. Of course, she's good. Of course, she balls. She does her part for sure.
no,
But in regards to again to the magnitude that it is, it's because of the fact that it was her versus Angel Reese. That's why it blew up the way it did. Now, what's sustaining it? It could be whatever. But what caught that fire was that.
No, it didn't.
hey,
Oh
hey,
my
hold on,
god.
hold on.
Okay.
No, come
Hey,
on,
hold on.
promo. Come
No,
on,
y'all
dog.
remember
Y'all
y'all remember
stupid.
this conversation we had when promo was like the reason why she the GOAT is because she took a team full of nobodies to the championship twice.
Exactly. At the
And,
basketball school, she had a team full of nobodies.
So
yeah.
so so how many
Got
national
him.
championships does Iowa have in football?
We gotta
Shit, I
go
don't
look. They
know.
got some. You gotta go check it.
How many national championships Iowa got in football?
More than they do in
Now,
basketball.
No, answer the
now,
question.
now,
So how can they be a football school?
Bro,
because that's what people know them
Iowa ain't
for.
a football, basketball, baseball. They're not one of them schools,
Man,
dog.
bro, it don't matter. The
What?
Well,
Caitlin Clark entire career
She was a
elevated
baller.
the women's basketball
no,
program. They made
Cool.
it to the finals. They made it deep into the tournament. It's a women's school while she's there.
We not disagree with that.
It's a
uh,
women's powerhouse basketball program with Caitlin Clark. So what are you
No,
talking
no,
about?
hey,
Michaela Clark ain't
hey,
there no more, promo.
No, no, no. We
hey,
talking about when she
y'all
was there.
remember?
That's what we talking about.
Do
Promo.
y'all remember the girl from Dallas? What's the girl name? I think she got an African last name. and she had like the bright pink shoes on, and she was balling with her and Caitlin Clark them, and they beat in the All-Star game. They beat Tarashi them last
Yeah,
year. Y'all
yeah, and they
remember?
beat the OGs.
Y'all remember that girl name? The one for
Uh,
Dallas?
yeah, she's cold. Her last name is like, dang, she
Or
had like
Wagwa or
35
something like
Enrique.
that.
something. Yeah, the guard
Enrique.
was.
Enrique.
Enrique.
Is
Enrique.
Enrique.
Yeah, Enrique something.
Yeah.
and look,
Enrique.
I thought I was
Enrique
gonna be on here for
Ungawale.
look, I thought I was gonna be here for 1 hour. Y'all got me on here for 3 hours, but we gonna
Got
close
good
it off like this.
promo, man. He be
Look, look,
dragging shit out.
No,
look.
that's
Is,
you, dog.
is this Enrique Uguagle? Is this her right here?
No,
Nah, that ain't her.
that's
It
one of
ain't
the
her.
twins. Nah, that ain't
Nah,
her.
that's
Well, who is this?
Abuma K.
yeah, that's a boomer case. She was
Th-
cold too.
She got a twin sister
Yeah.
that play.
Yeah. They
So
played at
she ain't
Stanford.
playing no more.
Nah, she ain't playing
Nah,
no
she
more.
Nah,
ain't, but
she
her
done.
sister plays.
Oh, so she an
She's a
analyst now.
Yeah.
yeah, she an
Yeah.
analyst. I mean analyst.
And then the crazy thing is, her sister not even built like that. They look the same in the
And
face, but
they twins.
different body
Hey,
style.
she
And
she
they
might
twins.
be. We ain't seen her sister in a dress yet.
Man, they must be
Yeah,
serving. They must be serving a lot of cornbread on that set, boy.
They twins.
yeah. Hey, Angel Reese, this is all I want to see. Do some shows with something like this on, and I'm cool. I'm cool
See, that's
right here.
still
Like,
sexualizing though, man. So you see, you can't do that,
no,
Tiger. You can't pick and
but
choose
this,
what she
no,
wear to
this
show
is
off
what
her
I'm
body.
saying.
It's still
No, this is
showing
what
off
But
her
I'm
wait,
saying.
body.
Angel Reese
Th-
wants stuff like she wears stuff like that too.
But that's what I'm saying. If she wears stuff like that, that's still your body still covered. Cool. But when you start wearing stuff where you're showing too much skin, then it's just like it's starting to get ratchet a little bit. It's a little ratchet.
Have
Just
she?
Nah.
keep
I
it.
got one question for you. Has she ever wore any of that type of stuff to the game? When you seeing her walking through the tunnel and she doing what she's showing off her business, have you ever seen her with any of that stuff on?
I'm gonna say this right here. The last time I seen her doing a little walk, now, I don't know if I got it down here. She came out. She had like a little skirt on, and before she did her little turnaround, she looked down like to see. Here you go, right here. Watch what she do. And it's like, girl, you doing? Here you go.
I miss you, say.
Now see, the beginning was good when she kind of started going to the little area.
Yeah, I'm glad to cut you off right there because you just say some bull. Man,
Look, if we ever
It
go
they
to
was
cut you
not.
South,
off.
if we
She
ever go to
showed a
South
little
Beach with Tiger,
kneecap, dog, and you tripping.
It was.
Oh,
Hey,
No,
Tiger
it was
gonna want
nothing
before the
wrong
everybody
with.
covered
kneecap.
up on South Beach.
I
It was
give
Everybody.
up,
No,
man.
it
no,
was
no.
nothing wrong with
Before
that
the
outfit, man.
no, I ain't saying nothing wrong with the outfit. Look what she.
There you go. He gonna want everybody covered up on South Beach. Everybody.
Yeah. Hey,
Y'all
yeah,
put
yeah.
some clothes on. Y'all can't be out here like this.
Hey, yeah. Hey,
Hey,
Tiger, you
young
might want
lady.
to walk
Hey,
away from
hey,
that
young
one.
lady.
You might want to walk away
What's
from that one,
on,
bro.
young lady?
Hey, cause y'all know the white girl that
I
played
think
with
I
the
skipped my
fever.
computer, man.
Hey, Tiger, you might want to walk away from that one because the white girl that played with the fever, the new girl that they said had relations with the owner from the other team she just came from. She wears sexy
Mm,
outfits than that, and she do the same tight walks on the legs and everything.
but
Hmm.
hold on, y'all missing what I'm saying. Y'all missing what I'm saying. She did a whole turnaround. Why did she do a turnaround?
The girl
To
too.
cover herself up.
All right, so she had to cover herself up to make sure she wasn't gonna show too much, right?
Hmm.
She was like, "Oh, hold on, let me make sure I ain't gonna show too much." You shouldn't go out the house with someone that you think you might show too much.
But she had on a jacket.
Oh, she had on the jacket. That's a part of the thing. Like she wear what she wore under because
Nah,
the jacket go covered up.
nah, Tiger. We
No,
can't link up in Orlando then. When CU go play UCF in Orlando again, nah, nah, you just stay at the
Yeah,
hotel.
Tiger,
You
no,
go
Tiger,
home and put
Tiger,
on. We'll go
no,
out
Tiger
there.
no,
acting like
Stay at
no,
the
Angel
no,
Reese
hotel, y'all.
13, man.
no,
She's
no,
a
no.
grown woman.
I
She's not
I had
13,
this
bro.
I had this conversation with a lady one time, and she was just like, "You can't tell women what to wear." Ah, da, 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 da. I said, "You're right. I can't tell women what to wear." I said, "But when you wear, cause we was at a bar, the girl, she was drunk. She was like slizzard, and she had like a little skirt on." I said, "That ain't good right there." You drunk, don't really know where you at with a low dress on. I said, if you get around a dude that don't got good sense, that could go bad. And she was like, you can't tell me that. I said, if you go in the jury and you go in the hood, you setting yourself up to get robbed. If you put yourself in a situation where you vulnerable, you setting yourself up. You can't do that. You got to be mindful whenever you move around. These folks out here in this world don't care about you like that. You got to be mindful.
That's true, but at the same time, people still live their life, dog. That's like saying don't drive your nice car around because somebody will break in. I mean, you work hard for your nice car, so you want to drive around it.
I mean, that's
You know
Right.
true,
what I'm
but you can
saying?
lock your doors. You can lock your doors. But you see how Coach Prime got
Yeah,
that
somebody.
that the gas station in the house, and you see what two Chain said. He said, "Look, he said I don't even really drive my other cars around. I drive my electrical car because I can charge it up at the house and I can charge it up at the studio, so I don't have to stop at gas stations because that's where a lot of stuff go down at gas stations. So yeah, if you
Yeah.
got something nice, it's a chance that you become a target. That's what it is.
So
Yeah,
don't buy nothing
it's true,
nice. Is that
man.
what you saying?
I ain't saying
Two
nobody else, but
two
when you
things
buy
can be
something
true.
nice, you gotta be mindful.
Yeah, it's part of
It's
the
a
Two
reason why
game
things can
though.
be
Shador
true.
got a
And it,
But the
like it's a reason why Shador got a bodyguard.
true.
yeah.
But look, the real question is, Tiger, is you looking though? If Angel Reese
Yeah,
walking down the street, we all in Orlando. We going to go see UCF and CU, and Angel Reese at the game, and she walking down, she had the booty shorts on. You looking, or you gonna be like,
yeah, I'm
Jr.
looking.
Look, wrong.
No,
Look,
look,
Cover
nah,
your
dog,
eyes.
don't
Cover your
look,
eyes,
don't
look,
look
dog.
at that.
Cover your eyes.
Promo, cover your
look,
eye. Look like we
No,
all
no,
gonna
no,
look.
no. Now I'm gonna tell y'all what I had the best time of my life when I went to that Houston rodeo. That was a great time. That was a great
Hmm.
time.
I
But
told you.
none of them women
But we
had
got
shoe
some women
deals.
out there in H-Town, boy.
Hey, none of
Yeah.
them women have shoe deals, so they can do what they want to do and go on about their business. I had a great time.
Oh, you was bumping shoulders with some millionaires though. There's some people got some paper at H Town. You crazy.
Yeah.
I
Just because
mean, it
they ain't got
probably
no shoe
was.
deals don't mean they ain't got no money.
That oil money.
But when you rich, you can do what you want to do. Puffy, you seen that with Puffy for a
But
while. He got
listen,
away with a
Tiger,
lot of stuff.
don't you think that Angel Reese was doing all this before she got a shoe deal? Reebok want her to
But
keep doing what they doing because the people that they trying to sell shoes to, they walking around with the shorts with the butt hanging out. Like that is the whole point of it. That's her image. That's what she does right now at her young
Oh.
age. She
Hey,
hasn't
all
matured yet
all
to
right,
Tiger,
be to where the level you want her to be at. She's not there.
hey
That's not
Ray,
her.
I got something for y'all. What y'all think about this? Nelly is rebranding the apple bottoms. Angel Reese need to get that deal.
no,
No,
she
because the
don't.
tiger, because the 13-year-old little girl that Tiger talking
No,
about,
all right,
they don't
okay,
need no
all right,
apple bottom
all
jeans.
right. I'm glad y'all saying this. I'm glad y'all saying this.
My
When
daughter
Nelly
wouldn't
tried
leave
to
the ass
go,
in the apple bottom
look,
jeans, man.
when Nelly tried to go to Spelman and do that speech, and his sister passed away, what Spelman told Nelly.
That's
Let's
because
talk
Nelly,
about it.
that could Nelly would do it, just talk about drugs and killing and doing all that other stuff.
Yeah.
No. It was all
What do you
about
Nelly
drugs.
keeping it
mean?
clean,
Country
No,
girl,
man.
what was
they,
Nelly's,
they,
what?
No,
they didn't
Nelly
like
don't
how
talk
he
about
had
the
the
drugs.
apple bottoms. They didn't like how he had the apple bottoms, and they didn't like how he had that tip drill video. That's what they didn't like.
But it wasn't
They say
what
they
the
say he
it's
disrespected
jeans.
women. They
They
say he
jeans.
they say he disrespect women. That's
But
what they said.
you got a woman doing this, so
Right.
they can't say she disrespecting women. She
Yeah,
doing what she
they
do.
can't say yeah,
He
she a
And
ain't
this
whole
is a
woman.
whole different day and age, Tiger. That's
right.
what you don't understand. This is what's
Uh,
selling. This is what the women her age are doing, bruh.
And
You
Tiger,
want her to be this
no,
polished, matured, done been through it, had her heart broke, probably done been divorced. 37
Yep.
year old girl, she's 23, bro.
hey,
Like,
23,
Spell
man.
stop
Spell
trying to make her something
23
she
Tiger.
not.
Spellman dropped the
no.
ball on that, Tiger.
All right,
They dropped the
all right.
ball on that.
The, you
That
you
was their
you
moment. That was their moment.
you
They dropped the ball.
you can say what you want to say, dog. Look, we had Lakims when I was little too. We've
No,
seen this before.
dude, apple
But
bottom
who
jeans ain't bad jeans. You act like they got the butt cheeks hanging out the jeans. It's
dog?
not.
I
I
said,
mean,
look, Ken.
I buy my old lady a pair if they come back out.
I,
Nostalgia for
I
real.
yeah. I used to like the apple bottom back in the day. I like when Gene Wine had that song in those jeans. I like that. Y'all acting like this is what I'm saying. Y'all can't split the difference. Like, okay, and I want to say this a few seconds ago. Let's change it up. So Adrian Wilson, what should Adrian Wilson do to better her brand?
Now, what should Asia Wilson do?
Yeah.
Social media, social media.
So she open with her relationship with Bam Adebayo now. So I think she
Right?
should center more on that with younger kids. That's
Yep.
what she should do because that brand would fit her better. I got a boyfriend, this me. I'm a two-time champion, MVP, and all of that stuff. That's what she should do. And that's what Nike started with her now. Now you see her commercials and she got little
Right.
girls in her commercials.
Right. Just her
That's what they should do with her
personality.
brand.
Yeah, I think
Yeah.
when she let her fans see her personality and she's not mean all the time, you know what I mean? You sell some
Yeah.
stickers, man.
So, all right. So you see what promo just said? Mean all the time. That for me, she need to be nicer off the court. On the court, be an animal. Be an animal. But off the court, she need to be a little nicer, dog. She just seemed like she that mean, that Karen. She just seemed like
Well,
she one of them.
yeah, but you gotta hear her story though. Go watch her interview and when she explained how she was
LeBron.
brought up, and then you'll understand why she think the way
I,
she thinks.
you're right, but guess what? And I thought about this the other day. Beasley and LeBron were brought the same way, but they still move different. They both
Nah,
moved in a different house every year. Both of them said they moved in a different house every year. Both of them they had a dad. They grew up with their moms, and they had coaches and stuff helping them along the way. And both of them mom was on them. Beasley said his mom was on him tough. They
And
grew up the
Beasley
same way.
mama, Beasley mama stole his money from him. LeBron money, mama didn't. That changed the
LeBron
whole.
mom
That
and
changed the whole. That changed the whole
LeBron
dynamic
mom,
just right there.
right.
LeBron
Nah,
mom
LeBron
embarrassed him
mama
big
did
time.
sleep. LeBron mama did
Yeah,
sleep with that dude though.
yeah,
Hey,
yeah.
but that was
Y'all
But
but
don't
that
she,
do
was
but
that.
that
sh-
that was
but
later
she
on
ain't
though in
she
the
ain't betray his trust.
NBA.
That's